I want to explain to you how the U.S. Supreme Court has overridden rights that protect you from government with collective perceptions that they call interests, to basically replace all your rights with utopian Marxism except property rights of businesses. And there is an article explaining all this with a link in the description, copstoprison.org/ScaliaMarxism.pdf. Our founders knew that government and human nature are evil. Supreme Court justices replaced that with an assumption that the collective will of voters and the executive branch are virtuous. Justice Scalia said Christian religion, not law, is what fixes human nature. If the government is not evil, and if the impulses of the collective are not evil, then what are rights even here for? What are rights supposed to be doing? In that case, rights must be there to make sure the government does what is virtuous, meaning what is popular. The Supreme Court says rights are not there to protect you against evil government and human nature, but to make sure courts protect what is popular. So justices overwrite what the legislature has written or rights of the individual, to instead let the executive branch enforce the will of the collective. Justices say all interests are psychic perceptions, but psychic perceptions are only real if they are popular. So the Supreme Court either imagines what's popular and pretends it's written in law, or when the executive branch wants something, the Supreme Court assumes the executive branch represents the virtuous popular will and overwrites the law to say the executive branch can do what they want. Psychic values can be anything from justice to finality or having Trump on a ballot. But when only an individual has a psychic interest, that is dismissed as a merely psychic interest. In this manner, many written rights, like the right to be secure in your effects and have a court hearing to determine if there was probable cause, are reduced to mere psychic values of the individual. So if you want to know what the Supreme Court actually does when they decide to take cases, you have to read the article at copstoprison.org/ScaliaMarxism.pdf.